Robbie Deans urges Reds players to get on board with coach Brad Thorn's methods. Robbie Deans urges Reds players to get on board with coach Brad Thorn's methods. New Queensland coach Brad Thorn has divided opinion over his treatment of veteran playmaker Quade Cooper, but his former mentor has told Reds players to get on the train if they want to ride with a proven winner. One of Thorn's first moves since taking over from Nick Styles at Ballymore was to tell Cooper he wasn't required this season. As a result, the 70-test Wallaby looks set to play club rugby for Souths on a whopping $650,000 Australian dollars, $700,000 New Zealand dollars, a season. That's a fair chunk of the Red salary cap, but Thorn won't be moved, much like he was during his illustrious playing career across both rugby codes. And he has the backing of Robbie Deans, who coached him at the Crusaders and has a massive opinion of the 43-year-old as a man and student of the game. He said the decision to send Cooper on his way shouldn't be controversial. Instead, it was simply one call in the life of a coach, and there would be plenty more on the way if he stayed in the field. Cooper's former teammates and perhaps even some current Reds have been left stunned by the playmaker's strange departure, which has seen him spend much of his time working out, renovating his Brisbane riverside property, travelling and playing golf. Dean said the players still at Ballymore need to cut out any distraction and hitch themselves to Thorn if they wanted to return to the winner's circle after a dire season that cost Styles his job. "That's a coach's life," Deans said. "You've got more numbers in the squad than available places. Brad is a bloke who likes to win. He'll make a plan, he'll commit. He'd just encourage those he does it with to commit with him, because he likes to win. He can find ways to win, and he'll take people with him that want the same thing." Thorn has done more talking in the past month than he did during his entire career. It is still slightly foreign to a man that always lead with actions, rather than words, but he's slowly adjusting to his new responsibilities. Thorn terrifies players with his destructive gym sessions, now infamous at Ballymore, although Deans believes Thorn brings far more than bulk and brawn to the role. "Yes," Deans said when asked if he thought Thorn would ever coach. "Insofar as he's passionate about the game. He's played a couple of different codes. But right from the start, he was learned and wanted to master the fundamentals. He showed that in how he mastered the set piece. So, blokes that think like that, they think about the game and how they can innovate and do better." Thorn has faced plenty of tough questions already. He said he hadn't considered the future of Carmichael Hunt, who is set to have his cocaine possession charge dropped, but still faces charges around possession of the prescription drug Xanax. "I haven't really heard about that, so I won't comment on that," Thorn said ahead of the Brisbane Tens. "If that's the case, that's good news for Carmichael. My main focus has just been coaching. I've tried not to get distracted on that." He said there was no magic ingredient to get teams such as the Reds to turn their fortunes around. Like it always has for him, success starts and ends in the gym and on the training paddock. "I don't know if I'm happy. We're just chipping away," he said. "I'm trying to keep my head down as much as I can. We're just doing our thing. We're a few weeks away now. We'll see when we get there. In all honesty, I want to see that competitive spirit and fight in the team. I want people that support this team to know they gave it their best effort. If he had thought of a comeback in the 10s, Thorn said, I don't see this as my format. Maybe if they bring in 20 A-side,